If you're looking for the most innovative late model Mustang and F-150 components available on the market today, then you're in the right place. Stifflers Chassis and Suspension has you covered. In this episode, we're taking a look at Stifflers 6R80 transmission crossmember kit. At the core of the kit is Stifflers' unique single tube crossmember. Its strength, adjustability, and good looks make it the industry leader. There's a little bit of a story when it comes to how this part came to be, and for that, we go to Stifflers founder and head engineer, Brian Figg.
Well, as Stifflers, from the very beginning, we've been innovative in our product lines, and we don't just follow the trends of the other manufacturers, and we saw a need for a good crossmember that would fit various transmissions, because obviously as the guys are taking and building up their cars, whether it's a Fox body or an SN95 model, they're putting higher horsepower engines and beefier transmissions in them. Well, those transmissions weren't designed to go in those cars originally. So the stock stamped out steel OEM crossmember, won't allow them to mount up the transmission. So we took a fresh look at it and said, all right, well, let's make something that will actually fit and use the existing OEM brackets that are welded to the car from the factory. So we started to lay out some tubular cross members with a lot of adjustability that can be moved fore and aft, also can be adjusted vertically to compensate for your pinion angle, and that's what led us to our first aftermarket cross member, which on those actually worked with the TKO, Tremec TKO transmissions. And that went off so well that we started getting requests for guys that are wanting to install Power Glides, Turbo 300s, Turbo 400s, C4 transmissions, Viper T56 transmissions. So we just started to elaborate on that product line, and now we can cover almost any transmission that you can fit in a Mustang from 79 to 04. And do it without modifications, without having to weld something in, and it's just a direct bolt-in application, and in doing such you get more exhaust clearance. So obviously with the higher horsepower, the guys want to run a bigger exhaust, so we have a lot more exhaust clearance. Also, pinion angle is important, so guys don't want to have to go back and worry about changing their driveline angle. So we've developed everything so that it maintains the factory pinion angle as well, and that's how we looked at it and went about the process. Typically, Stifflers, we try to be innovative and keep our finger on the pulse of what the market's doing, and we saw that the drag race contingency was going towards using the 6R80 transmission, which is the automatic that's supplied in the newer Mustangs. It has a really high torque capacity, and the guys were wanting to take that and retrofit it into the earlier model Mustangs. So there's a couple companies out in the industry that were working on the electronic control package to do that, and through our contacts with them, we realized where the market was going, and so we jumped in there and said, well, if these guys are developing control package, they obviously need a way to mount it in the car. So we went out and gathered up all the information that we needed on putting a 6R80 in, and sat back and designed a 6R80 install kit, which consists of one of our standard cross members, in addition to some brackets that you would drill and or weld, drill and bolt or weld to the car, and a purpose-built 6R80 transmission mount. So now, as these guys are starting to buy these 6R80 transmissions and these control packages, they can actually install it in the vehicle, because that's a little something that they tended to overlook. And so Stifflers jumped right in there and and we have filled that spot in the marketplace.
The Stiffler transmission crossmember comes with a set of adjustable bolt-on mounting brackets that allows the optimum placement of the crossmember with no modifications required. Top all that off with a custom-designed multi-adjustable transmission mount with integrated polyurethane bushing, and you have the perfect 6R80 transmission crossmember kit. This kit comes with 36 pieces of everything you need to install a 6R80 transmission in any 1979 to 1998 Mustang or Cobra. The Stifflers crossmember for the 6R80 has been engineered to optimize pinion angle and maximize exhaust clearance. It prevents transmission flex because compared to the OEM crossmember, the Stifflers crossmember is stronger, resulting in more positive direct shifts. If you're not running the 6R80, maybe you have a Tremec TKO or a T56, then Stifflers has the direct bolt-in solution for those as well, with no modification or fabrication needed. If you like what you've seen in this video and you're ready to make a purchase, just click on that Buy It Now button in the lower right-hand corner and we'll have this on your doorstep as soon as humanly possible. For more information or installation instructions on this Stiffler Performance part, or other parts like this one, please visit us at buystiflers.com. And don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. I'm Eric Black, reminding you that for all of your late model Mustang and F-150 chassis and suspension needs, all you have to do is come right back here to Stifflers.